We're live. Hi, this is Nicole Whitlock with the Money Mondays Team NEOS Hangout. And we are so glad that you're here. We have these every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Team NEOS, and that stands for No Excuses, Only Solutions. And we are a group, a family, a close-knit family of e-commerce experts. And we enjoy hanging out with you. We enjoy hanging out with each other and helping each other to be successful in the e-commerce game. So tonight on the panel, we have with us the lovely and beautiful Miss Barbara Witherspoon. We also have the lovely and beautiful Miss Kelly Ward. We have the lovely and beautiful Miss Rashida. Yes. And we have the handsome Mr. AJ over there. How you doing? We are so glad that you are here with us. And we are so, we're happy to be able to share our stories and our successes and the challenges that we've had and giving you the opportunity to, it looks like we have Leah joining us, Leah Jones, to be able to share the successes. Hey, Miss Leah.
Hey.
All right. So we have a full panel tonight. Hope we might have another surprise guest. So who knows? Nobody ever knows what's going to happen. We send out the link and then some people show up, some people don't show up. We'll see what happens. But we are glad that you're here with us. We want to share with you what we do and how we do what we do. And we want to welcome you to join us. But I do have one little spin on tonight's little hangout. Tonight, for the first time, we're going to get started again. We're not really for the first time. We're going to reboot our Team NEOS private training session. And those training sessions are every Monday at 8 p.m. So following this hangout, there will be a private Team NEOS training session where we will be teaching our team tricks and techniques and tips on how to be successful in e-commerce. Now, in order to be a part of that training, because it is private, it's closed, you're going to have to be a Team NEOS member, and we want you to join us. So hopefully over the next hour or the next 45 minutes, we'll be able to tell you enough about what we do, how we do what we do, and hopefully that will entice you to join us. Come on, hang out with us, do what we do, join our family of e-commerce experts, and be successful online. We want everybody to be successful online. So we're going to start off, I think, that if everybody will mute, we're going to start off with Miss Barbara Witherspoon. So we're so happy to see Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara, you want to come on out and share your story? Tell us about your week and tell us about, what's been going on with you and your business.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Great. Well, this entire week, I've been out doing an awful lot of
Well, we lost you. We have no sound. We can't hear you. Sound. No, but she's been out shopping and we can't hear her.
Oh.
There she is. There she is. Go ahead. Keep talking. Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Okay. So, been out shopping all week for the past 2 weeks. I have in my office here, I have stuff all over the floor, in addition to my schoolwork that I'm grading papers. And in my family room, I have all the stuff that I went out to get. So I've been listing all night. When I say all night, I mean I've been listing until like 3, 4 o'clock this morning, trying to get my stuff done. And I'm still not finished. I still have some more things to do. Been packaging a lot of things. Been trying to run those Shopkins every kind of way but loose. And so I started listing on Bonanza, and now I got to start getting the other stuff onto eBay. So I'm like I'm trying to make these moves. I did really well the last time, like right after we came back from, before we went to Texas, and then I had a little dry spell for about 2 days, over the weekend. But when I came back, like that Monday, Tuesday, then it was like all of my Shopkins just flew out. So I did really good with the Valentine's Day Shopkins, and went out and got some more. Calling around, let's tell you, I have everybody on speed dial now. All the Targets, Five Belows. I am like, and Dollar Tree. I'm friends with the managers. So when I walk in the store, they're like, "Hey, Barb, you're back again." So I'm like, yeah. So I did make some friends over in Pennsylvania, Franklin Mills. I called over there, and they said they had Shopkins in. So I went over there with my brother, and first I went. Yeah, I went over there twice with him, and then once by myself, and I was cleaning them out. They actually put a cap on me, told me I had a limit, told me I had to leave some for other people. And I was like, well, in my head, I was saying, well, like they could get them from me, but I couldn't say that. I said, oh, okay, I understand, but I'll be back tomorrow. And off I trucked again over to Foreign Mills, to Franklin Mills, got me some more Shopkins, and of course they just laughed. So I'm really excited about what I'm doing. I've been, sharing it with some friends of mine and letting them see the fruits of my labor. I told them it's not easy. I didn't want them to think that it was an easy thing to do, with the, going around. I said, it's fun. I said, I have fun shopping. So, it's really good on that aspect. But yes, you do have to sit down and list. And that can be a job. That's a job all itself, and then you got to do that on top of everything else. And we know what it's like taking care of a family. Thank God mine are out the house, but I still have 19 at work that I have to, take care of. And they call and want to know, how do you do the homework? So, it's like a never-ending battle. So on top of that, you still got to do your listing. So, but I'm making it work. They say no excuses, only solutions. So I'm looking for a way. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm really excited about it. Learned a lot of new tricks when we were in Texas. So I'm excited, and I'll be excited about tonight so I could learn some more. Listening to those that have been doing this a lot longer than I have. So looking for their little tidbits, their nuggets. So I'm grabbing every nugget I can get a hold of. I'm just gleaming the field. So that's what I do, and excited about it.
Well, we first of all are excited for you and the fact that you started the process of making friends with the store managers. Can't believe that they put you on hold though. They told you that you couldn't get any more. That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
I'm out. Sorry. Sorry. But I did leave a couple in one store. I did too.
Well, I'm glad that you made friends with the store manager, that you're building those relationships, because they can be our best buddies. They can let you know when inventory comes in before anybody else gets to it. You can make some deals. So, or you could just get the whole supply. So I'm just saying, which is nice when you can work that out. But if they cut you back, I'm sorry they cut you back. I'm glad that you're having successes.
But I understood, They said they have another truck coming in, so they'll call me again. So they call me and let me know when the stuff is in. So it works for me. One hand works the other. I'll leave a little bit for somebody else, and then they call me for the next go round. Hey, that's how it has to go. So I got to stay in their good graces.
That's right. You do. You want to be buddies with them. You want to be friends with them for sure. So I am so glad that you've had successes on your side, that you've been selling out. You gave away what it was, but that's all right. There's plenty to go around. There are other stores. And so there's money to be made all the way around. There's different categories that have hot sellers. And right now, those little things are hot potatoes. So Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And we're so glad that you came out. Thank you for coming out.
Thanks.
And congratulations on your successes. So we look forward to seeing you on a future hangout and hearing, how your bags in the back are doing. So, what happened with those. So we'll look for you at another time. So all right, well, on that note, we'll mute you out for a second, and we're going to grab Miss Leah real quick. Leah was feeling a little bit under the weather, and so she decided that she was going to go ahead and join us tonight. So, Miss Leah, come on out and tell us how your business is doing and what your focus is right now.
Okay, well, again, I am not feeling real great. So can you guys hear me okay? Okay. All right, good. So I'm not going to talk for very long just because it's been rough in this whole face area today. So, um, but yeah, I actually wanted to talk about, I mean, I'm still going along. I'm being more consistent in my business, which I'm proud of because that's been kind of a struggle for me. But I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about what I got to do this weekend. And I went to a 3-day event called the Millionaire Mind Experience. And I don't know if any of you have ever heard of that. I never had heard of it before, but I go to a lot of different seminars and stuff like that. It's always good to just kind of reboot my mindset because that's another thing that I struggle with, and I think that's why I struggle with consistency, because it's very easy for me to slip back into that wrong mindset, and it holds me back. So anyway, so I went to this, again, it's called the Millionaire Mind Experience, and I was expecting it to be just like any other seminar. I always get value out of those things, but I also know that there's going to be a pitch of how to do this or how to do that or whatever. I mean, they're there to help you further education and growth of yourself. So I knew that's what it was, but I had no idea that I was going to get the kind of value that I got out of this 3-day event. And it was just incredible. I met a lot of great people. I invited them to our hangout tonight, so I hope y'all are here. Hello if you are. Hello everybody. Anyway, but yeah, so I met quite a few great people. It's always good to network at those kind of things as well. But just guys, look it up on Google. It's Millionaire Mind Experience. If there's one in your area, you need to get there. You got to go, okay? And I'm not going to talk about cost or anything like that. I'm not going to give you a URL. You need to do it. And that was a big theme about about this weekend. You need to stay focused, and you need to do what you need to do for yourself to help yourself grow, so that you can help your business grow. So y'all have to take the initiative to look it up and find out your closest city. Do it. I promise you won't be disappointed. And you definitely won't be disappointed in the price. So Dallas folks, they're coming back in April. I think it's April 29th through May 2nd. So you'll need to get there for sure. I'll be on you because we're going to be meeting up locally, and I'll be on you about it. So, so yeah, basically, I got in touch with a lot of things that I realized were holding me back in my personal life, and therefore I think that's why they're holding me back in my business. And it was pretty intense, but it was so worth it. And I was so exhausted yesterday. Like, I didn't even make our team call last night because I was just pooped after this 3 days. So, and I have had, just an FYI about my business side of things. I've been focusing more on eBay lately, just to try and build up my capital. And, so I've kind of taken a break a little bit on Amazon. I'm still doing Amazon, and I've got, about 400 and something items in the warehouse right now. Guys, I had the worst week that I've ever had on Amazon. I made one sale for the whole week at the very end of last night, Sunday night, and it was less than $10. Okay, I have never had that bad of a week on Amazon since I started. I mean, my first week blew me away. So, my point is, do you guys think that's going to stop me from selling on Amazon? No. Okay, I've had so much success. I know it's possible. And, right now, I've just kind of shifted my focus to keeping my mind right so that I can be consistent in my business and get where I need to be. So, in the 3-day seminar helped me with that. I've already kind of been on that journey throughout the last several months. But especially having such a supportive group like you guys, thank you so much for being there with me in life and in my business. But, I know where my focus needs to be. I have more clarity, and my focus needs to be eBay. And I'm seeing improvement because of that, because I am being consistent. So, you know, I'll work on Amazon as I can. You know, it was pretty disappointing to see 0 sales all week long. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It was like, what's going on here? I mean, I've gone the last 6 months. I had a killer Q4, and then, you know, it's not even returnuary anymore. So, you know, here it is February, and I made 0 sales. But it's okay. You know, I'm not going to let it beat me down, and keep it moving. I mean, Easter's coming up. We'll get it done. So, all right, that's pretty much, you know, what I had to say. But guys, look it up. Seriously, once again, Millionaire Mind Experience. You need to get there.
Well, I'm glad that you shared, you know, your. I got to mute for a second because we're echoing. Yeah. But I'm glad that you shared your experience. You know, mindset is important in this business. It really is, because you're going to have peaks and valleys. There are going to be times where you have a lot of sales, and there's going to be times when you don't have any sales. There are different things that you can do to help with that, and things that you can work on, and things that you can change and adjust. Whereas we have Miss Barbara, who's been, you know, crushing it over there on the Amazon side. Miss Leah experienced a little bit of a downtime, but that's not always, you know, there's that balance. That's their ebb and flow. And there's going to be times where it's going to be busy, and there's times it's not. But the key is that you understand that you're investing in your business. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your future. And so with that, there are times when there's not a lot of traffic going in and out of a store. And there are times when the store is so busy you need help. So that happens with any business. It doesn't matter if we're talking about McDonald's or a boutique. It's going to happen. And I'm glad that Leah was honest about that. It happens. It doesn't, you know, again, with Team NEOS, what we do is we teach people how to manage that time, what you can be doing. And so you heard her say that she sort of changed her shift a little bit while she's in this I won't say it's a slump, but while she's in this slower period for herself, she changed her focus to eBay. And I think she got a couple of sales on eBay, but she didn't tell about those. So she should have told about those. But yes, so when she shifted her focus, again, she's still focused on her e-commerce business. She's still focused on growth in her e-commerce business. She's still focused on being profitable in her e-commerce business. When she did that, she ended up continuing to get sales just on a different platform. And so that's a great thing. We teach you eBay, we teach you Amazon, we teach you Bonanza. Barbara mentioned she started her listings on Bonanza, you know, and Leah is very strong on Amazon. But again, you know, she's probably going to send some different inventory so that she can work on the Amazon side. But the point is that we teach you how to be successful regardless of the platform that you're on, regardless of what platform that you're on. We teach you different techniques, tips, tricks, strategies. And we know that there will be ups and downs in this business. There will be things that will happen, and there will be blockbuster months that you're like, whoo, I can't believe I survived that. So again, with Team NEOS, there's nothing that, you know, that we all collectively have an experience that we don't help support each other with. And so mindset is extremely important. Leah talked about that. And that event, I will say this, she probably didn't want me to tell, it is free. That's the thing about this event. It's a 3-day and it's free. And yes, you got to go do the research to figure out if it's in your town, but it's worth going to, because it's going to help you get your mindset right so you can survive those times in which, you know, you've had a blockbuster month, and then you had a quiet month, and you have a blockbuster month, and you have a quiet month. It helps you survive that much easier if your mindset is right. So, you know, your ability to survive those and stay focused on your business. If you're in e-commerce, if you're in it to win it, then you have to be able to survive those dry months when they happen. And they don't happen all the time, or dry weeks. She's really just having a, you know, right now it's a dry week. But anyway, and again, it's a week. It's not a month. It's not a year. So I wanted to point that out. So, you know, if you want to learn how we do what we do, if you want to learn what the tips and techniques that we teach our team, if you want to learn how to be successful in e-commerce, if you want to learn how to make the shift to another platform when there is a slower period on one of the platforms that you're working on, then you need to join Team NEOS. You need to click the link below. You need to join the team. You need to learn what we do, learn how we do what we do, become a part of our family, become a part of our community, you know, get involved in what we do and be an active member in the team. learn what strategies work best on eBay or Amazon or Bonanza. Learn some of the things that you can be doing now that can change your e-commerce business. Last week, we had an awesome team member come out, and she has been on Amazon for 4 years. And she came out, she told her story that when she joined Team NEOS, that was the first time that she received the profits that she did. It was like insane that she has already been on Amazon for 4 years. And then some of the techniques and tricks and that we taught her within Team NEOS, it turned her whole Amazon business around. We're talking about an established person, been doing it for 4 years. Leah has been doing Amazon for over a year. So, she's experienced peaks and valleys as well. I mean, actually, I don't know if it's even been a full year, but my point is that, the thing is that we learn different strategies so that if money is slowing down somewhere, that we can teach you how to get your money to ramp up somewhere else. So we want you to know Team NEOS is where it's at. That's what we teach. And so if you join tonight, you'll have the opportunity to join our team training at 8 p.m., which is in another, 30 minutes? So you want to click the link below and jump on the team training and be a part of that training opportunity so that you can be a part of Team NEOS. And we'll embrace you, we'll receive you. We're glad that you're here. When you click on the link, we are all part of INFINii, and so there's 3 different levels in which you can join at, and there's a lot of different benefits at the 3 different levels. But I will tell you that part of INFINii, you will not only get access to the training that INFINii offers, you'll get access to the training that Team NEOS offers, and you'll also get access to the masterclass that INFINii offers. And so the masterclass training helps you to become an e-commerce expert. And if you want to be a certified e-commerce expert, you click the link below so you can join and get in the training and become an expert. That way you can share that with others out in the community. You could go and meet your local mom and pop shop that has tires or something, or they're making candles, and show them how they can get their product online. And you'll be compensated for that. You can share with them the fact that you're a certified expert in that area. So I'm glad that Leah came out. She told her story. I'm glad Barbara came out and told her story. And so we're so glad that the 2 of you are here to share your stories. And please come out in the future. So on that note, I'm going to let Miss Kelly come out now because I want to hear what Miss Kelly has to say.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned about everything, but because it shows you that we have multiple ways to earn money here with INFINii. There's not just one way. We have eBay, we have Bonanza, we have Amazon, and then if you want to recruit, because no one's mentioned recruiting yet, if you want to recruit, then you can earn more money, money with recruiting. So there's multiple ways you can, earn. You can focus on 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, or all of them. You can do it all and have, so if you're having a dry week on one, you have another area that might be picking up, so it's like this morning I worked on eBay. This afternoon what I did, I was working on Amazon. I was working on listing books. So we don't have the book bus on tonight, but yeah, I got my books. I'm listing them onto Amazon and I'm selling. I went to the thrift store yesterday right before the Super Bowl. I made it to the Super Bowl party, but right before the Super Bowl, I had no excuses. I'm gonna get there, and got me a big bag of books from the Goodwill to list for that. I'm gonna send out probably by Wednesday. I'm gonna get them out. No, I work a full-time job, but I've made it my goal every week to at least get 1 box of items to be sent out to Amazon. No excuses. Unless I'm sick, dead to the world, I'm getting that box out.
And you know what? That's an excellent goal to have, to get a box out a week. And when that's possible, you do that. And so that is an excellent goal. That way that keeps you consistent. And so how has your business been in the last couple of weeks? How are things going for you?
It's just been crazy the last week. Couple of weeks, my Valentine's stuff, it's just been selling like crazy. I sold out of, she's doing Shopkins over there. Monster Jam. Those big Monster Jam, she's doing the girls, I got the boys going. I had to go. I sold out within, they hit Amazon. They sold out. I ran to the store, grabbed a whole bunch more, and sent them in that next day. And they are selling right now. So yeah.
And then you also doing books too. So you got a lot going on. And so I'm glad that you came out and, you kind of told us, what you got going on. And so ebb and flow, one of my businesses is a little slower right now, but the other one is doing, okay. So I completely can relate to what Leah said. I can relate to what Barbara said, and I can relate to what Kelly said about the business. And so, and again, Kelly mentioned recruiting. See, we don't even talk about it, but this is a great opportunity just to share with you that within our team, within INFINii and within Team NEOS, INFINii offers a rewards plan that if you introduce people to the business and they join INFINii, then you can receive rewards. You can receive bonuses for that, which is an awesome thing. You get your e-commerce money over here, and then you got some extra money coming in for introducing people to the business. And so we encourage people to share their stories, to share the opportunity with others, because you just never know who you might bless. You never know who might benefit from your story, from hearing your story. Someone who might be struggling, trying to figure out what they're going to do next. And the fact that we can teach you how to make money online for real, legitimately. Whereas in the past, maybe you weren't making the money online. And so now we teach you how to make the money online so that you can have some money, some income coming in, and be able to resolve your financial challenges, whatever they happen to be. And so that is a rewards plan. But the other thing is within Team NEOS, we also are working on our 90 days to director plan. We've actually already built it. We've got it ready to go. We're waiting for approval. And we're going to be sharing that with our Team NEOS team so that all of the Team NEOS members, they will know what they need to do, exactly what they need to do to get to director in 90 days, which is a huge benefit, because one of the benefits, if you do make it to director in 90 days, when you do make it to director in 90 days, there's a $10,000 bonus on top of the rewards bonus that comes with it. And so we want everybody to have the opportunity to make it to director. So what you want to do is you want to click the link below so you can participate in the Team NEOS training, and so that you can learn what it takes to become a director if you decide to become an INFINii partner. The INFINii partner membership is an additional $9.95 a month. And so with that, you can share the opportunity with others. They can sign up with you. And if they sign up with you, then you're eligible for the rewards. You can choose to just focus 100% on your e-commerce business, and that's fine. We still, Team NEOS, we're going to be teaching you all the e-commerce tricks and tips, because we have the best mentors, the founders of Team NEOS. We have the best mentors in the e-commerce game, okay? I'm just going to tell you, Nikki and Parrish Witherspoon, they are the founders of Team NEOS, and they are good at what they do. They can make money on eBay. They can make money on Amazon. They can make money on Bonanza. They make money on all the platforms, and they are sharing their knowledge, their wealth. They're like taking their brain off and just sharing it with everybody. So we sharing the knowledge, they're sprinkling it on the group. So we all can learn how to make money, how to get good in our e-commerce game, and how to get better, how to get stronger. So we appreciate them, and we appreciate the fact that they created Team NEOS and gave us this community that we can come to and be able to exchange, our thoughts, our ideas, to share our concerns, our frustrations, and to also share our successes. So we appreciate them for that. On that note, I'm going to bring out Rashida. Miss Rashida, come on out, unmute yourself.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right. You ready for a busy night?
Yes, we have a busy night ahead of us. I've been busy. I found a gold mine in Walmart's clearance sections, and it's been phenomenal. The great thing about this business is you can find inventory just about any and every way. When I go into a store now, I look at things totally different. Prior to this business, I would shop and just shop for the home, shop for the kids. But now when I walk into a store, I see dollar signs, and I scan everything. I just scan. Kelly mentioned below, she hits up the thrift stores. I do some online arbitrage where I order in bulk from certain places. But I shop all over the place. You know, Five Below, the Dollar Tree, those are my go-to stores. But I found a gold mine in Walmart. And some of the items that I picked up Friday were netting me like $20 and $30 profits because they had marked their stuff down to like $3. So I was in heaven. And the great thing about it is there's several Walmarts around me. And so I've been going to all of them, and they all have different items, different things, and I've been just cleaning them up. So that's what I've been working on all weekend. I started on Friday. I think I have like 3 or 4 boxes now that I need to get out to UPS tomorrow. But it's, you know, what I love about this business is you can recruit, you can make money recruiting, but you, like Nicole said, you don't have to focus on the recruiting side. You can just do your e-commerce business and you can make money. You know, your biggest crutch will be yourself. And, you know, if you don't take the initiative and take massive action, then that's, you know, the rewards that you would get. So if you can just focus on what your goal is, write it out, have a plan, have a game plan, and just take action, you can win in this business. And I love it. You know, I love it. And the community that we have with Team NEOS is awesome. You know, I like Nicole said, we're one big family and we share a lot of information. So if you're interested, click on the link below, get with one of the Team NEOS leaders here on the panel, and we'll be happy to introduce you to what we do and how we do it.
Now, I am glad that you said you found a gold mine. Now I'm going to have to secretly follow you or hire a spy.
Come on out.
I'm like, I want to know, but that's all right. I have no bandwidth, so I couldn't do anything if I wanted to. I am so slammed. I have way too much going on. But the fact that you found a gold mine is totally awesome. And you said you have 4 boxes going out. Now, how many boxes did you out last week?
7. I got 7 boxes out the door last week. That's right, Miss Barbara, 7 boxes. I saw your facial expression. My goal is to get 7 boxes out a week, and I hit that goal last week. So I'm shooting for that again this week.
Wow. 7 boxes a week. Let me just tell you, I remember watching Leah and her boxes when she, you know, during the 4th quarter, she was insane. And it's just her. At least you have you and your husband. You guys do it together. But I would see Leah and I'm like, boy, she had to be up all night doing all them boxes. It's insane. But we cheer each other on. We cheer each other on. So that's really what matters. So are you preparing for any upcoming events, holidays? Tell us what you got in your...
Oh, my God. I'm preparing for... well, Mardi Gras just passed. We got my Valentine's stuff are just flying off the shelves. But Easter is coming up, and so is St. Patrick's Day. So I've got my eye out on, you know, those kind of items, and I'm going to be bundling a lot of things. When you bundle things, you stand out from the crowd, which is great. And so, you know, I learned a lot when we went to Houston about, well, some tips and tricks that Nikki shared when we went to Houston about bundling, which is awesome. And I'm going to implement those with my Easter bundles and my St. Patrick's Day bundles that are coming up. So looking forward to that.
All right. So again, she shared some great information, some, you know, her story. Everybody on the panel actually everybody's got awesome stories about their successes and what they're doing and how they're doing what they're doing. And, you know, you want to be part of Team NEOS. You want to join the training that we're about to have. You want to take advantage of the training that's in the INFINii back office and get your e-commerce certification. And you want to come to our events. We have like the most awesome events. I'm sorry, but we do. We just recently had an event in Houston, and some of our local teams, we get together anyway. This weekend, the DFW team is getting together. So if you guys and Lone Star Dominators have not been paying attention, check the Facebook group because we're getting together locally at DFW. But my point is that we get together, we hang out, we share with each other, we help each other be successful. We do a lot to support one another. Because even though you're an online seller, you may be doing this at home alone, you are not really alone in this business. I mean, you're alone probably while you're engaged in the activity because, I'm a single mom. I do it by myself. Same thing. Leah, she's doing it by herself. But Rashida, she's got a team. Kelly, she's got teenagers. And Miss Barbara, she's over there working it out by herself. AJ over here, he's probably got some support, some help. So I'm saying, everybody, regardless of what your home situation is, we all figure out how to work this business regardless of our situation, what we got going on, whether we have support or we don't have support, we work it out. And that's the great thing about this business, that you can work from home. You can do it in your pajamas. You can do it, you can do it however you want to. You can do it early in the morning. You can do it late at night. You can stay up all night, like Barbara said. And I know Leah does the all night thing. Okay. I cannot do the all night thing anymore. But, there are people that get up early in the morning and they knock it out and they're done for the day, whether they're doing their listings or whether they're creating their bundles or, whatever they're doing, sending their shipments to Amazon. But you're not in this business by yourself because you have a community, you have a team that's willing to support you while you're on your journey, help you by answering questions, be there for you, understand where you are and what's going on. And mindset plays a big role. So I do agree with Leah that there are times in which we do need to reboot our mindset to recharge what we're thinking. And if you have the opportunity, I listen to different people daily, engage daily in different types of mindset things that can help you stay focused in your business to help grow your business. And in addition to that, you have the support of the team to help you stay focused on your business and to help you to grow your business. So I'm glad that Miss Rashida came out and she shared. So I am going to save the best for last because we have Mr. AJ. And we always want to hear from Mr. AJ. He has an awesome story. So Mr. AJ, take it away.
Hello. Thank y'all for having me. Can you hear me? Okay, everyone. My name is AJ Hainsworth. A little bit about myself. For those of y'all that have been on the Hangouts before or met me, know that I come from a military background. I spent 12 years in the military, and it was time for a change. I wanted to do something different. I've always known that I wanted to make money from home or work online, or pretty much, I know I didn't want to answer to anybody. That was my main thing. I didn't want to have to answer the phone a certain way or have to dress and go, look a certain way and tuck in my shirt. And I just wanted to be me and do me and find a way to make money to allow me to do those things. So I knew working or making money online would be my outlet or vehicle for that. I didn't know what the vehicle or what the engine would be. So I tried a few different things. Not to say the things I tried doesn't work. They just didn't work for me. It's maybe I didn't believe in the product enough. Maybe I didn't have success, or maybe I didn't work it long enough to have success. But when I started with INFINii and I started making sales, I've been doing this right at about a year now. And when I made my first sale, it was within 2 weeks of listing. I started listing on eBay. When I made my first sale, that was the first time I legitimately made money online. So that was the belief that I need. I was able to talk to people about it because it actually worked. I actually believed in the system. I believe in the system because I'm living proof. So it's easy for me to talk to people about it. There's other things out there that I've tried that I really don't want to speak to about it because I didn't have success, but how am I going to convince you that it works? So you should get down. Maybe you'll get, do better than me at this thing, but this thing is great. So it just didn't make sense coming out the mouth that way. But with INFINii, it was so easy. It was just that I had no choice but to share it. It was the proof is in the pudding. So the thing is I never thought that this would be something that I was doing or would do. But when I say it's easy, guys, I mean this is easy. And I don't mean easy in the fact that you don't have to do anything. I mean easy in the fact that it's not backbreaking work. It's not anything you have to be real technical about. You don't have to have any special degrees or any special training. This is something that when shown the proper way and then the proper strategies, you can actually get out there and make some serious money. Now, it does take effort, and the results you get will be a direct reflection of the effort that you put into this thing. So to be completely honest, with a bare minimum effort, you can still make a few $100s a month. And that's doing the bare minimum. You can still make a few $100s a month. But if you want to make life-changing income, if you want to set yourself apart from the rest and be part of that 1%, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go hard with this thing. You're gonna have to utilize the different platforms, the different money streams that's available to you. There's so many ways to make money with this company. Everyone's been talking about so far about sourcing products. I source products as well, but I also do a lot of drop shipping. So for those of y'all that don't like walking around stores and scanning, you don't have to do that if you choose not to. You can drop ship. You can drop ship on eBay. And for those who don't know, drop shipping is finding an item on one website and listing it on another for a profit. So you truly or legitimately don't even have to leave your home if that's what you choose. But we work all the avenues because when one is running a little slow, the other ones are moving. So there's never a day that there's sales not being made. And that's an awesome thing about this business. The other thing about this business is it's an actual true skill. It's a skill set that you'll be learning. And everyone on this team is so giving of their information. The information and tools that you get from INFINii is enough to get you going. But being a part of Team NEOS, all the insiders and the inside tips and tricks that you're not going to find posted online anywhere, you're going to have to get right from the horse's mouth. This is the place to be. We're not people who are just talking theory or people who are saying, hey, we read this little script and we're trying to quote it to you. We're actually boots on the ground, going to stores, listing, making this happen. This is how we put food on the table. So this is actually what we do. So you'll be learning from people who actually are in the now or in the know with what's going on with e-commerce, when policies changing, when things you can, things you should or shouldn't do, why to stay away from these products, why you should look at these products, what you should do when certain seasons come around. Now, these are things that you can go out on your own and bump your head and make some mistakes, because you can lose money doing things the wrong way, or you can get with the winning team that's going to put you on the right track and make sure that you succeed in this thing. And it's no trickery, it's no foolery here. We're not trying to get you to sign up and then turn around and say, okay, now you got to pay me a few dollars to get the real secrets. That's not what we're going for here. That's not what we do. We're all about helping each other, and it's an awesome community. It's an awesome community to be a part of, and I'm just excited for me and my family more than anything that we actually found this opportunity and even realized that e-commerce exists to the point where we can actually get in and get a piece of this pie. It's an awesome thing. Mindset is huge. To really make the hardest thing about this business is you got to find time to do this business. I know a lot of us have jobs, we have children, we're going to school, we're part-time students, full-time career, and you have to want this. You have to realize that if you're giving 8 hours of your day to someone else's business, you got to find time. You got to be able to give yourself something for your own. So, you're going to have to carve that time out of your day to make these things happen. And once the ball rolls, it's a snowball effect. It doesn't take long, but y'all going to have to get some things set up and get it rolling. It doesn't take a lot of money at all, but it does take your time. It does take your effort. And trust me, the rewards are well worth that. People like to say failure is not an option, but to me, failure is an option. Actually it's the most readily and available option. It's the easiest thing to pick, so you just have to be strong enough to say, hey, I'm not going to fail. I might not be able to do 10 things a day, but I can do one. If you do one thing every day, end of the month, you've done 30 things. So, you just got to put it in perspective, make it work for your lifestyle, make it work for you, but it's a very doable thing. And this is what I see myself doing for the duration, so I love it. I love it.
I am so glad that you came out. I'm so glad that you shared, because that is so true. He talked about the community. He talked about, the fact that there are multiple ways, and we do teach you multiple ways. And there are opportunities out there that will tell you all day long, yeah, join my team, but then you got to pay extra once you get in the team. I'm like, oh, no, we're not doing that over here. When we say we're going to teach you, we're going to teach you. if we have a 90-day director's plan, you have to know that 90 days director's plan does not include you paying extra money to get those tips and tricks to help you to get to director. It is all part of, we are an ethical group. We have massive amounts of integrity, and we're not going for that. We really do welcome you into the group as a family. And it's your call as to whether or not my phone is going off, but it's your call as to whether or not, you want to be successful or not. You have to put in the effort. You have to put in the time. You have to decide that this is worth it. And, we will put time towards things that we say that are valuable and that are worth it. On this panel tonight, we have an awesome group of Team NEOS members. We have a teacher, which is Ms. Barbara, who is doing the business. She's still doing teaching because she loves teaching. And she's got stuff behind her on the floor. She's sitting it out. She's going out doing shopping. And she's making time. She's finding the time because she enjoys this business. She enjoys the shopping. She enjoys what she's doing. And then we have Ms. Kelly, who's a nurse. And she's a nurse, but she also does this business, and she goes out to thrift stores and she goes out to regular stores and she does drop shipping as well. And she's in the business, doing the business. We have Ms. Leah, who's a stay-at-home mom, and she is a true entrepreneur. She engages in different ways of, raising income in addition to e-commerce, and she is very good at what she does. She taught us some techniques and tricks about things because she learned Amazon the hard way. She joined Team NEOS after the fact. She wished that she had joined us before. And so when AJ was talking about, you can go and try and learn it on your own, and I think Rashida was saying it too. If you go and learn on your own, that's fine. You can go do that. You will learn the school of hard knocks, and that sometimes the hard knocks is the best lesson to learn. Or you can come to a team that actually cares about your success. And then we have Miss Rashida, who is a very busy woman who's engaged in a lot of different things. And she also works as well. And, and I work, I'm a single mom, 2 special needs kids. I work, I do software support. And in addition to running my e-commerce business, in addition to trying to run my house, sometimes I'm not so hot at it. And then you got AJ, former military. We are a true team of diverse individuals, all different types of backgrounds, and all of us started off brand new in e-commerce. None of us had, Leah had a little bit of experience before, but all of us. But my point is that none of us had a significant amount of e-commerce success or experience prior to joining Team NEOS or INFINii. And so once we got together and collectively, it's like the collective brain joining together, we were able to figure out how to help each other be successful and how to lift each other up. And so we want to encourage you, this is your opportunity, that if you've been looking for a way to make money from home, this is a legitimate opportunity to make money from home, to learn e-commerce, to learn how to be successful. You could go it alone, or you could join Team NEOS and let us embrace you and help you to be successful online. That's what we want to do. We're looking for more people to help online, more success stories for people to bless, because there are too many people out there that are frustrated with their jobs. They're frustrated with their situation. They're frustrated. They're struggling. And we're trying to tell you, you don't have to struggle. You really don't. You could join Team NEOS and figure out how to make this work for you and for your family or your situation. So you want to click the link below. We have 3 different levels in which you can join us. You can join us at the Prime level, which is going to teach you all about eBay. It's going to teach you about Amazon, and it's going to teach you about Bonanza. And when we talk about Amazon, we're talking about shopping for profits, which is what they talk about, going out there and what we call feeding the beast. You could join at the Surge level, which costs a little bit more, and you're going to learn some advanced tips and tricks, and you're also going to learn about other e-commerce platforms, including Shopify. Or you could join at the Excel level. And the Excel level has some advanced techniques on Amazon as well as some other platforms. And so you have 3 different levels in which you can come in. And you can also join as a partner. If you want to be a partner, that partner membership is $9.95 a month. And so if you want to share the opportunity with others, then you could take advantage of the rewards. So you've got the e-commerce side of the business where we can teach you how to make money online. And then you have the other side of the business, which is the rewards for sharing the opportunity with others. So that's just extra money for sharing the opportunity if you choose to. So we want to encourage you. We want to have you click the link below to join Team NEOS, to join INFINii, to be a part of our team, to be, join INFINii, learn what we do in e-commerce. Come to some of our local events. You know, we're going to have more events. We are going to have more events. We don't know when. We know we're getting together locally here, but you know, there's going to be another event, and we want you to come to that one because we think the last event we just had was totally awesome in Houston. So on that note, we're a couple minutes before 8 o'clock. If you're going to join, this is the time to join. You got to click the link so you can get your link to the training that we're about to have in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So click the link below so you can join. We are so glad that you came out today. Does anybody have anything that they want to say before we close down this hangout?
I do. Okay. So just two things real quick. Like you mentioned, Nicole, yeah, I did have a little bit of e-commerce experience on eBay before, but it wasn't until I found this company and this team that I really started having success and consistently. And I would make sales, but I didn't know why. But that's what joining Team NEOS and INFINii taught me, is why I was making those sales and why I wasn't making sales, so that I could make sure that I was consistently making sales. You know, it's finally a formula to it. So, so that, and then, you know, I just wanted to mention too that the reason I didn't mention cost earlier about the Millionaire Mind experience is because I think too many times we let cost hold us back. And so if I tell you it's free, then you're like, oh, it's free, but you know, you may not really get the full benefit of it. You know, I mean, it's, I don't know, I think it's psychological, but, you know, and then if we hear, oh, well, that costs money, oh, well, I don't need that then, you know, and so I didn't want to put that out there because, you know, I think we put more value on stuff that we have to pay for. And even though, yeah, you don't have to pay for this, it still brought me tremendous value. You know, so my point is, I mean, don't ever let, you know, fear of the unknown or not knowing what to do or cost or whatever, don't let that hold you back, or you're too busy. You know, I know a lot of, I think pretty much everybody else works except for me. So, you know, I understand. And I know what that's like. I know what it's like to have a full-time job and responsibilities and little kids and bills and all this other stuff. I get it. But if you really want it, you'll make it happen. And you won't let cost or fear or knowledge or lack of knowledge, you won't let any of that stuff stand in your way. So that's pretty much all I had to say about that.
Well, I'm glad you came out and shared that, because on that note, that is an excellent note to end on. Don't let the fear of cost of joining INFINii stop you. Don't let the fear of cost of joining Team NEOS stop you. We can teach you how to get started in this business with zero money, little money, or lots of money. We can teach you how to do it. It's all on you. Don't let the fear of cost stop you. That was an excellent ending. On that note, we're going to say goodnight. Join the link below. Join Team NEOS. We want you to join our team. And we thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you next week, same time, same link. Team NEOS, Money Mondays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Good night.